The following program is a part of Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Which Harry Potter star is under some legal trouble?
And which Christmas media is our cast favorite? Making Kent feel like Hollywood for the first and the last time. This is the Blurb. One last time. I'm your dazzling and determined graduate, Des Torres.
And I'm your accomplished and ambitious graduate, Anne-Marie Carabinas. Let's get into the news. Saturday Night Live has announced its last batch of hosts and performing artists for 2024. December 7th has Paul Mescal hosting with musical guest Shabuzi. December 14th has Chris Rock and Gracie Abrams. And December 21st has Martin Short with Hozier. These three shows will close out the first leg of SNL's 50th season. They announced their 50th anniversary special will be on February 16th, 2025, so keep an eye out for that.
I'm excited for Gracie Abrams.
Oh, me too.
Love her.
She's so cool.
Wicked's own Marissa Bode, who played Nessa Rose in the hit musical, has made a statement on jokes about her character's disability on TikTok. Bode, who uses a wheelchair just like her character, says that she's uncomfortable with the obvious comments. She, quote, said, quote, aggressive comments and jokes about Nessa's disability are deeply uncomfortable because disability is not fictional, unquote. Bode is the first wheelchair user to be cast as Elphaba's sister since the musical opened on Broadway in 2003.
Wow, it's really cool that they actually cast a wheelchair user. That's really progressive of them.
She did a really good job too.
Well, in more somber news, former drummer of My Chemical Romance, Bob Ryer, has passed away at age 44. He joined the band following the release of the album 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge and was involved in their most popular album, Welcome to the Black Parade. He ultimately left the band in 2010 due to personal reasons. The band released a statement saying, quote, "It is with a heavy heart that we say goodbye to Bob Ryer, our former bandmate and an important part of the history of My Chemical Romance. We send our deepest condolences to his family and his friends at this time. May he rest in peace. We also send our condolences to his loved ones during this difficult time."
It's honestly really sad.
Yeah, it is.
Former Harry Potter star Rupert Grint has to pay a bill of $2.3 million after he lost a legal battle with the tax authorities. Grint, who played the lovable goof Ron Weasley in the Harry Potter films and was ordered to pay the fee after the UK tax authorities looked at his tax returns from several years ago and realized that something was wrong. According to the agency, Grint wrongly wrote that he received $5.7 million in residuals from the movies. After a long legal battle, a judge ruled against the star this week. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to just, miscalculate. Get some math classes, buddy. I'm kidding. Anyway, music legend and EGOT winner Elton John reveals that he has lost his eyesight. After a performance of the musical The Devil Wears Prada at the London Dominion Theatre, which the performance was also a charity gala for the Elton John AIDS Foundation, John was brought up on stage where he said about the performance, quote, "Love to hear it, and it sounded quite good tonight." Our hearts go out to John and his family during this difficult time.
It's honestly really sad, especially that quote.
Yeah, just oh, it sounded good. I couldn't see it. That's just so sad.
Retired NFL,
Happy story.
Retired NFL star Jason Kelce and his wife Kylie have announced that they are expecting their 4th baby, and it's another baby girl. The Kelce's shared the news on Instagram featuring their daughters wearing shirts that read, "Big Sister." In the photo, their youngest daughter, Bennett, had tears running down her face. Wyatt, who has stressed look on her face, and the middle child, Ellie, seems to have another baby. Seems to be happy to have another baby in the family. We here at the Blurb wish Kylie a healthy pregnancy and good luck to the dad of 4, Jason.
Oof,
it's a lot.
4 kids. Good luck, buddy. Well, okay. Hear us out. Pink Panther. Nah, I'm just kidding, but some of the cast is going to try and convince us that these strange characters are attractive. Good luck to them. But before that, we have a very special Behind the Blurb to show you. The Blurb will be right back.
Hey, howdy, hey, y'all. You know I had to come through with Behind the Blurb for the finale. I mean, it's the only segment, and I mean the only segment, that has the honor to have an absolute legend on camera, making their Blurb debut on top of that, too. So do me a favor and please welcome, from Bedford, Ohio, get ready to introduce the one that makes it all happen for all of us, your friend and mine, the mighty Joanne Larson!
Oh, thank you. How are you?
I'm amazing, and especially to see you. I'm so glad to have you on. It's an absolute pleasure through and
Thanks
through.
for having me.
Absolutely. You know, of course, you and I obviously know each other decently well, but for those that are watching, this is a lot of people's first time meeting you. So do me a favor and just tell us about yourself and let our audience know just all the awesome things you do for us and just how you got here. Just tell us about your story, basically.
Okay. I started eons ago in radio, actually, and that was in the 70s. And then Channel 43 had an opening, and so I started in TV. And I was basically loading film projectors, and doing videotape and dealing with, we had some live stuff there too. It was Barnaby, and we would record that, and Superhost and the Prize Movie. Oh. But we were an independent TV station that also had a production house attached. So then I got into production. So we were doing commercials and shows, and I really loved all that. So I became an editor and then a director there. And after being there many years, Channel 19, who was actually a competition of ours locally, they bought us, and we merged and became a duopoly, which is nowadays you have two stations under one roof a lot. But back then we were one of 16 in the country that were actually a duopoly. And so then we moved the stations downtown and became one big happy family. And then over time, there were different things. Like a lot of times they changed our production department or our production facility to a production department. Yeah. We also did a lot of that direct response stuff, like the call now, the stuff you watch late at night.
Yeah.
All the music videos, call now for your Time Life collection. So we would do those commercials and actually ship them all over the country, believe it or not. We
Holy
had
crap.
quite a system there. And then we did a lot of commercial production. We did infomercials, and I was notorious for doing the Subway commercials. That was my main client. But a lot of car dealers and stuff like that. So that was really fun. Then it became, we were doing a little bit of commercial production, but more so we were dealing with promotion and marketing. So I was in that vein of it for a while. And then I did a lot of public affairs stuff, like when they had walks for the station, stuff like that. So anyways, that was my thing there. And I was there 42 years and under 5 different ownership changes. And the last owners that came to be were trying to cut back. So they offered buyouts to people. And I took a buyout after being there 42 years. So I had to make a resume, which I hadn't done in 42 years.
Right.
Because I'd been at the same place. So it was kind of interesting. So I came here, and it was actually they needed like a studio supervisor, basically. And I knew a lot about the studio and remote work too, but I'm not a professor by any means. So, I couldn't be in the classroom, but they thought that all my experience, could lend its hand to helping everybody out here with the students. So I just kind of fell into observing the newscast, and then it turned into, it's really enlightening to be around younger people getting into the field, as opposed to, I was at the tail end where, you were getting a lot of people saying, oh, we used to do it like this and we don't anymore, that kind of thing, where, it was getting old. So it's enlightening to have you guys all have fresh ideas and trying new things. So it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, you know, we really appreciate that, and it's great too that like you came like to us with like all this experience that you've gained for a long time. You know, like that just proves to us that like we know that you've like been through the thick of it and like have seen those like errors that may happen, so you like know good protocol to like help us out if anything were to happen and whatnot. And you know, it's because of you that like if any hole that we do get into, we're able to easily get ourselves back out of. And it just fills me with unfathomable gratitude as both the showrunner of the Blurb and the TV exec producer of all of BSC that you're just like that much there for us and like readily available when we need anything. And it cannot be undervalued to any extent of the imagination, which is why we had to show everyone, all of our BSC audience, what you're capable of, because without you, we very much probably won't be here. Joanne Larson, everybody. We'll be right back for more programming.
Okay, hi guys. So today we are going to be doing the viral TikTok trend, Hear Me Out Cake, where we talk about the different people and things you're attracted to and get judged. But if anything is conventionally attractive, you will get sprayed. Let's do it. Hey, it's Des, and my Hear Me Out is Sally from Cars.
She's meant. That's valid. She's meant to be. So like, valid. Okay. I get it. My first option, because it is large, is Lemony Snicket.
Alright, I'm Vinny, and to start us off, this is Finn McMissile from Cars 2.
We got 2 cars.
Cars 2.
For my second Hear Me Out, I have Lemire from Beauty and the Beast.
I get it.
That's valid. That's valid.
I get it.
Yeah.
I might get sprayed for this one. My name is Hannah, and this is Elle.
For sure.
Alright. Now my second Hear Me Out. I did this on the extra live stream for the Blurb. I think literally every single person guessed it. It's Mandy from the Papa's Games.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know.
The DVD sign, but when it hits the corner of the TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's valid.
I get
So
that.
attractive.
Hello, my name is Hannah, and this is Aiden from Nutter Butters commercials on TikTok.
That's insane. Okay. Third, Hear Me Out, no explanation. Queso.
I feel like we need an explanation.
He is hot. I also made sure to like make him bigger than all my other Hear Me Outs because I thought that'd be funny.
Okay, my next one is Swiper from Dora the Explorer.
My next one is Enderman from Minecraft, which seems popular online as well.
I'm gonna be honest, that's valid.
He gives little gifts.
Oh yeah.
Carrying rocks. Well,
Oh,
not
yeah.
rocks, but blocks.
Alright, for my fourth Hear Me Out, I have the number 4.
Because of the angles? Or like...
Oh, it's got angles, alright. It's got angles.
Bandit from Bluey. I have daddy issues.
I get it.
I don't, but slay. That is insane.
My favorite Sailor Scout, Sailor Uranus.
I was about to say, all the Sailor Moon people are attractive.
That's
Well,
fine.
most of them.
Alright, fifth Hear Me Out. It's my main Fortnite skin, Sunspot. Put him right there in the middle.
Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh my god, not now!
Oh man, I thought about one of his brothers, but like,
He's so sweet. I love him.
my next one is the Squip from Be More Chill, the musical.
Valid, valid.
Okay, okay.
He's just AI that wants to kill everyone.
Sixth one. That one pink fish from SpongeBob. This one. My printer didn't have color, so yeah.
The one inflatable guy from like one of the car like washes.
He wiggle.
He wiggle.
He do that thing.
That's what he does.
My next one is Rango from the movie Rango. I heard someone describe him as having T-boy energy, and like, I get that.
Seems reasonable.
Alright. Seventh, hear me out. I feel like this was conditioned to me, but I'm putting him here anyway. The Duolingo bird. Duolingo bird.
I don't blame you, honestly.
Yeah.
They try to do that with the ads.
They're
I
trying to do
swear,
that.
it's subliminal.
They got me.
Okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. The Pixar lamp.
Oh my god, yes! Yes!
He can boing.
Yes!
When he stomps on the eye or whatever,
Yes.
like, I get it. So I'm going with 2 because I have more than everyone else. So I have Troy and Abed from Community because I love the both, and they just they're a pair. You can't separate them. And then also from Everything Everywhere All at Once, Juju Chubaki.
I feel like that's a spray.
Spray?
Yeah,
That's a spray.
I'll just.
I feel like you're the only one getting sprayed. I'm so sorry.
This is. See, I went all out. That's how I know. Alright. 8th, hear me out. I might get sprayed this one, I'm not gonna lie. Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Is
He's cute.
He is
He's
cute.
like, he has humor, and that's cute.
okay.
Yeah. He's got that humor.
He's a little crazy though.
He's crazy, but
it's
he's
fine.
crazy enough for me.
Hear me out. Dalek from Doctor Who. They have the plungers, you know?
Oh my god. That is crazy.
The plunger. Oh my god. For my next pick, it's I Spy Books.
Just the books?
Yep.
That's crazy.
They be, I don't know, they cool.
Fair enough. Alright. 9th, hear me out. These last 2 are gonna be crazy. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Where do I put Kamala
She got
Harris?
that rat green under,
She had the bright green underwear. That's part of it.
Okay, my 10th, hear me out. Flash.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
He's strong.
He is strong.
Sometimes he does a little dance, so I see it.
He does a little dancey dance,
Yeah.
He also scares the crap out of me.
That's fair.
In just the whole entirety Art Nouveau art style, just like, it's so pretty. It's so good.
My next one's going right up top.
Okay, this is my last one. So it is the AKBO Hacker K990 V3 keyboard.
Very
My
specific.
favorite keyboard of all time. Oh my god, this thing, I'm so attracted to it. Put it like in the back.
For my last, hear me out, guys, hear me out. Todd Dykin.
Yes!
President of Kent State University.
Yes!
He's front and center.
He is front and center, as he should be.
Yes.
It's funny because like I see 2 of them quite often at sports games.
I know, right?
My final pick is the one guy from Spy Kids 2 that makes everyone into scary stuff.
Spooky.
Yeah, he just like his imagination's just great. I love that.
Okay, guys, so here is our Hear Me Out cake. I think she's beautiful. No words can quite describe the things that we are attracted to, I guess.
I'd say all this is pretty valid.
I think it makes sense.
Many Olympians have launched their careers at Kent State University. In track and field, veteran coach Nathan Fanger has propelled 2 star athletes to the Summer Games. Following in their powerful footsteps is Olympic hopeful Gabby Bailey. Gabby's high school coach knew Kent State would be a perfect home for the Jamaican star after seeing the success of one of his former athletes, Olympian Danielle Thomas Dodd.
Kent is a good place to grow because the environment here is unmatched compared to other schools. It's not just a good place for athletes, it's a good place for everybody. Everybody feels supported here.
Coach Fanger helps Gabby grow athletically and academically.
We want to go win conference championships and we want to see people's success outside of track and field, but to get there, you've got to be able to be supportive through the whole process, right? I'm there essentially 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
It's like an experience that you probably won't get anywhere else. And it's just a feeling of being welcome all the time.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother
I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
If you're anything like me, the moment Thanksgiving passes, you dive headfirst into rewatching your favorite Christmas movies, specials, and episodes. In this segment, we'll be talking about them all. So I think we should start off by just saying some of our favorite Christmas movies. Mine are Muppet Christmas Carol, It's a Wonderful Life, Die Hard, and Elf.
Muppet Christmas Carol's based. I like Elf.
I was gonna say Elf is
Elf
based.
is a good one.
Yeah.
The Jack Frost, like the fire guy and the blue guy, animated Christmas special.
Heat Miser and Cold Miser. Yes.
Yes.
I'm Mr. Almighty.
The animated one
yeah.
where they're like kids. So good.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. Elf for sure is a staple, I think, for my family. Elf and Christmas Vacation really are like the ones we have going on like all December. And I mean,
yeah, Christmas Vacation. Like as soon as Thanksgiving dinner ends and like the second football games like stops, my family literally watches Christmas Vacation like instantly.
Really?
That's been
And I don't think I've ever watched it.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think it's good. Honestly, Elf is actually kind of a year-long for us because like my dad will just put it on randomly sometimes.
Yeah.
Why don't you like it?
Yeah, explain.
I never found it that funny.
That's fair. Okay.
For me, any of the Santa Claus films, Elf, Home Alone, Polar Express, and recently Terrifier 3, because that is a Christmas film.
Is it central to the plot?
Yeah.
That's true. That's important.
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miracle on 34th Street is my
Banger.
all-time favorite. I remember watching this when I was super young with my grandparents and like just like loving the whole vibe, like just Santa being real and stuff like that. And it just, I don't know, it's just nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
I think like obviously Christmas Vacation. I was talking about Elf, but this, like Santa Claus, Tim Allen. That's like some of my earliest memories with Christmas is watching that film. Like I love it so much. Like the second one and like the third one's like all right, but like the first one's like core memory for me.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I
classics.
think
Classics
those
for
would
sure.
probably
Classic.
go in. And then some more recent ones I put in Klaus, that animated movie on Netflix.
I
really liked it.
I have not watched that. I've heard it's good.
Have you guys seen that one?
Klaus was really good.
Do you think does Rise of the Guardians count?
No.
No, it's got Jack Frost and Santa Claus in it.
But if
I guess
Christmas
it's
is
not-
not
no,
central
you're
to
right.
the plot,
Yeah, it's
that's
not.
why sometimes they put Harry Potter movies in like the holiday movies.
Like
section.
Thanksgiving and stuff.
And if it goes through a year, of course it's gonna have Christmas.
Yeah, that doesn't
That
make-
is not a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Carol also. I like Carol.
Haven't seen it.
It's a lesbian movie.
Oh, okay.
Happiest Season. Do you know Happiest Season?
Yes, I love Happiest Season.
I love Happiest
Season. I could
Season.
literally talk about it so much. I love Aubrey Plaza. I love Kristen
The ending
Stewart.
of that movie
so,
sucks.
Okay, I
Yeah,
do
it does
agree
suck.
with that.
I will agree.
I'm sorry,
That's
Kristen
true.
Stewart and Aubrey Plaza's character should have ended up
Yeah,
together.
everything except like the last 5 minutes of the movie were great. All right.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I think, yeah, there is a whole genre of like holiday lesbian movies, and they're a lot of fun. Also, I think you mentioned it before, or someone did, but like the specials, like the you were talking about Heat Miser and Cold Master, like Rudolph.
That was we, but yes.
Yes, sorry. Like the Rankin Bass, like stop motion specials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, those were always a big like part of it. I always loved like claymation stuff like Gumby and stuff growing up. So those were always like a large part of like watching those, like even like Rudolph and stuff like that. Big fan, huge air conditioner.
Why'd they make the elf gay in that?
I'm sorry.
What?
What?
Huh?
The elf in Rudolph is really gay.
I don't know.
When's the last time you guys
I
watched
remember
that movie?
I remember I had that movie on VHS, but I remember it scared me because I didn't. As a kid, the stop motion stuff scared me, so I didn't like it. So I only know about Heat Miser and Cold Miser from memes.
That's wild.
They also did the 2D animated
Snow
Frosty the Snowman one.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched the one? It's Violent Night.
I haven't seen that. I heard it's really good.
It is amazing. It's the one, I can't think of the actor's name. He plays in Stranger Things.
Yeah, David Harbour.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And it's like he's Santa, and this little girl like wishes him to save her family, and he turns into this like violent person, and like it is honestly so good. I recommend it.
I heard it's good. I wanted to see it.
Who put the Office Christmas episode?
Those are really good. They have some
All
of the best
of
Christmas
them?
episodes.
Yeah, I'm trying to like remember them.
Me too.
There's the one where Michael is classy Santa. That one's really
That
fun.
one
I
was
will
funny.
say my favorite Office
okay.
Christmas episode is the one where like Phyllis wants to be Santa and Michael is like super upset and like keeps like calling her a bunch of names and it's just the worst.
Yeah.
I think that's their best Christmas episode.
I was gonna say, if you want to talk more like about like specific like episodes for like shows, I think The Simpsons and when they got Santa's Little Helper, I feel like that's like another one that like really like sticks with me because I'm like, oh my gosh, like being able to explain how they got this like character and like not referencing it ever again.
Or the Community episode.
They have 4 of them. They're all so good. The stop motion animation
stop motion one. Love
That
that
one
one.
is, I like the ending where it's the black reflection and then they show the real life reflection of the people. It's, oh my God, I love
Crazy.
it.
Really good one.
Also, 30 Rock has some really good ones. I don't know if you guys watched 30
I have
Rock.
not
I've
watched
seen
30
bits and
Rock yet.
pieces because my dad likes it, but have you guys ever seen Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer?
Oh,
the
that's a
animated
really good
movie.
one.
Yeah.
That's
That's a classic.
actually great.
That used to make me sad when I was little.
I did cry. It's true. It did mess me up.
See, I was never big on fruitcake, but the one in that movie.
Yes,
looked
the
really
fruitcake,
good.
yeah.
It looked phenomenal.
The SpongeBob, not the stop motion animation one because I haven't seen that one, but the original Christmas special.
Oh, okay.
I really like that one.
Yeah. The stop motion one was also really good.
Like, I mean, also, like, this ain't exactly like Christmas exactly, but this is still like a winter special that they did where they did the snowball fight and like
yeah.
Patrick gets to like
my
gets
God.
to like what is it, Squidward's house and is like, I really gotta go, and he's like trying to swallow the snowballs.
That was yeah.
I don't know how I forgot, but all the Doctor Who Christmas specials.
Oh
Yes.
Because you know, like in the UK they go hard on their TV Christmas specials, like all the Downton Abbey Christmas specials.
If
Hard.
you guys ever seen Ghosts UK, they have a really good
I
one.
have not,
Okay.
but like yeah, all the
Check it out.
Doctor Who Christmas specials go hard. Yeah.
Love it. That's wild.
Christmas would feel empty without all of our favorite carols. But next up, some of our cast will be talking about one of their favorite musicians, Tyler the Creator. Stay tuned.
Kent State University's Marcello Fantoni has served on the scientific committee of the Palace of Versailles for the past decade. Through this prestigious position, Fantoni creates worldwide connections, helping Kent State students and faculty realize one-of-a-kind global experiences.
Today, Kent State University is a global university. We have a presence in every single continent of this planet. If we send our Ohio students all over the world and bring their experiences back, we create the conditions in Ohio for a much healthier and stronger development of the entire state. When you come back and you have more tools in your brain, more options for solutions, you are a more talented, a more versatile professional. And this is what the market wants today. The future of higher education is global.
Hey, it's me, Des Marie. And it's finally time for me to infiltrate the Blurb with my biggest obsession for an entire discussion. Today, we're going to be talking about my glorious king, Tyler the Creator. This man has been my entire personality for years at this point and has greatly affected my life. And today, it's time to see how he has truly affected all of our lives.
Great to have you here, Des Marie.
Oh, thank you very much. I've always wanted to be on the Blurb, and this is just such an honor.
Fair.
Especially, too, on the one episode where Des and Anne-Marie are graduating, and I feel like that has something to do with me.
Yeah. When is that happening?
Probably later in the episode. Anyway, Tyler the Creator, I'm going to be honest, this man, like, I am not kidding when I say he has greatly affected my life. He has been my entire personality. Anytime I see stuff or think of stuff, it always connects to him. I don't know why. I just have a very weird obsession with him. Anything you guys can think of before I kind of go in and start yapping?
I do like that you mentioned Lord Squad. I think that was kind of where a lot of I really kind of tuned into him.
Absolutely.
Was during COVID, especially. I would watch a lot of the videos during COVID, or when he would do. I don't know what the specific show was. I think it was for MTV, where he would do different things. Like he would bake stuff. He would make a car. He would make a bed. I was really big on those during COVID.
Absolutely. Lawyer Squad and Odd Future in general was also a really big part of my personality because their whole thing with like I said, Lawyer Squad, and then also their tapes as well as a group are really insane. I think that Oldie is the best posse cut in all of music.
Incredible song.
It's an amazing song.
It doesn't feel like it's one of those songs where it doesn't feel like it's 10 minutes.
I know. It feels way shorter than it is. It's so exciting. Everyone just kind of goes in. And that's why I, honest to God, love Odd Future. Because while they weren't obviously the best group of all time back then, they still are a group to remember.
Yeah, they got banned from Switzerland.
They got banned from Switzerland.
So.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. That's all I
that was
say.
cool. That was cool.
Yeah. I also think Tyler is just a very funny person in general. There are so many iconic clips of him online just doing dumb stuff.
I love all of his vines, man.
The vines are so good. Because I'll have people tell me, dude, Tyler's really funny, but I just don't like his music. I'm like, you're lying. Listen to his music. Yeah. And it's that's another thing. He's just a really funny person in general, which is why I also do like him, because he doesn't feel like a product per se, even though he does sell a lot of stuff and present himself in so many different ways, but he feels like an actual person that you can connect with and relate to.
He's very much himself, and he doesn't really care as much about what the people or what he everyone else thinks of him. He's always kind of had his own vision.
Exactly. He feels very off the market and very different from everyone else I would find in the industry. Anything that I would see for other artists doing, I'm like, oh man, this would be really weird if Tyler did it. So stuff even as simple as being added to Fortnite. Something like that, I feel like, oh, Tyler would not be added to Fortnite.
No.
Stuff like that. That's why I love Tyler so much. He's just so different from the rest of the industry. Another thing I do want to mention is his discography. Every single album that he's dropped has been very moving to me, even if it's not the best stuff ever. I feel, in my opinion, Tyler the Creator has the best discography in music, because you start out with something like Goblin or Bastard toward the beginning, earliest parts of his career, and it's all there's something there. It's not completely bad, but there is a message that is supposed to be brought out. It's just kind of confused, and he feels immature in a sense. Then you get to something like Flower Boy, where you come out, it's whoa, this guy actually knows what he's doing. It's very matured, very refined, and you know now that Tyler is someone that you should look out for, someone that's extremely
I'm a little
talented.
curious about your opinion on this, because I've never actually asked you this. I know Cherry Bomb was a big part of Tyler discovering a lot of his sounds and a lot of the visions that Flower Boy would have. What do you think of the Cherry Bomb album as an entire kind of project, just in itself?
I think that it's definitely a mess, and if I were say, Michael, don't listen to Cherry Bomb first, because it's definitely way off the market and very experimental, but there are a lot of moments on it that I think are absolutely amazing and do kind of paved the way for Flower Boy, if I'm being honest. There are some bad songs on there, but I think there are some really amazing moments on there. And while it may not be the best album, it's still
Find
fun.
Your Wings is genuinely like one of the first songs I heard from him, and I mean, I love it to this day. And that was like, cause going into it, I thought that was like one of the songs from the album that was like, okay, cool, this will be like that. And then I heard like Cherry Bomb itself, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
Sorry, Michael, is there anything you want to add?
I just love Tyler the Creator. I love the "Can I Have a Kiss" song, man. Like that always gets me hyped up. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not the biggest Tyler fan, let's be honest, but he's got all these bangers. I mean, you've heard of him, you love him. I mean, I love his personality. I love when he's making waffles with that one white woman.
The waffle
That's the best video I've ever seen.
is so,
It's so
funny.
Can you let me do what I need to do?
Oh my God, can you let me do what I need to do?
Yeah.
My
it's funny.
friend sent me that the other day, like, dude, there's this video of Tyler making waffles. This is the funniest thing ever. Like, I know, I've seen this. I love
Bro,
it.
bro, I've seen this already.
10 years old.
10 years old, one of my favorite videos of all time.
Yeah, literally.
It's stuff like I said, Odd Future, that era of Tyler is still absolutely lovable, absolutely like, amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
He's a very, very versatile person.
What's that violin part in the song I was just talking about? It's like not.
The Can I Get a Kiss song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I'm serious. That's like the best part of the song. It's not,
I love
it's not on
the
Spotify.
Do You Feel the Light song?
Can you feel the light?
Can you feel the light song?
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
song.
Okay, la la la
Very
la.
good song.
Very good song.
I feel like you guys are making fun of me.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
We're not, Michael, we promise.
Oh, great.
No, but one thing I do want to mention, Golf Le Fleur, Tyler's clothing brand. This is something that I feel like not too many people are like that interested in when it comes to Tyler, but I feel like him as like a designer and as like a tailor or like whatever you want to call it he's very, very talented at it. He makes a lot of great stuff. I technically do have golf merch myself. I bought a Chromacopia hoodie and a Chromacopia truck hat that I have worn to a bunch of stuff. That cost me about $153.
Whoa.
Yeah, so pretty bad of a
fanatic,
purchase.
aren't you?
I'm a very big fanatic of Tyler the Creator.
Is that golf merch though, or is that just like?
It is technically golf merch because
Okay.
it was on like I think when I originally bought it, it was like
on the golf website.
Yeah, it was on the golf website. You could access it through the Chromacopia website, but I think it like was related to it, so that I definitely do count on that.
I would like to mention that actually. You mentioned. I'm glad you mentioned the box set. That the physical versions of Chromacopia, his newest album, are different in the physical version rather than the streaming version, with like different versions. So like Playboy Cardi's featured on one of the songs on the physical version. I think it's kind of interesting.
Absolutely. Any final thoughts we want to bring out here, other than just like Tyler?
I love Tyler.
I love Tyler.
Dude, the See You Again song.
The See You Again.
Magnum
song.
opus.
Magnum opus. I absolutely love him so much. Well, I will say, Tyler the Creator is very epic. But you know what else is epic? Epic the Musical. That's a really cool tease, isn't it? Right after this, the cast will be discussing Epic the Musical. Don't go anywhere.
I really thought I was just doing one behind the blurb for the season finale. Simply not, y'all. Y'all know I had to do 2 of them. And for the second one of the 2, I'm not just doing 1, but 2 people. And not just any 2 people. 2 lovely graduating seniors who we are going to have the misfortune of saying goodbye to after this episode. But it's okay. We're not at that point yet. We're going to learn more about them before we send them on their way. So please welcome our lovely graduating seniors, Amory Carabinas and Des Torres. Hey, y'all really thought that out, did you?
Yes. Holding space.
Wait, yes, we're holding space for the blurb right now.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to have you both here
Yeah.
once again. And what's funny is this is neither of your guys' first Behind the Blurbs either.
Nope. This is technically my 3rd because like we did mine as the test kind of one when you were getting your groove on for Behind the Blurb, but it wasn't either of our best interviews, so we did a double. We did a second one, and then now this is my 3rd.
Yeah.
is my second.
Yeah. Ultimate format too.
You just can't get rid of us.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't even think even a senior season finale will be enough to do it. But it shouldn't be, because we would love to keep you guys around forever. But you guys are going to have great future endeavors. And with that being said, are you ready for this?
Yes.
All right. Starting off, you know, obviously both of you have had very different blurb journeys, you know,
as you know, for you, Des, this is your first semester, whereas Anne-Marie, this is your fifth. That being said, I want you both to give me your Blurb roadmap and essentially tell me like how you got in and what you've done since then and where it led you to now.
You want to go first? You have a longer story than I do.
That's fair. Okay, I'll go first then, because okay, buckle up. So when I originally joined the Blurb, right, I didn't know what like TV2, that's what it used to be called, was until this like man on the street for the agenda like approached me, asked me something about like I think like aardvarks or whatever, and I asked him what he was doing, and he told me, oh yeah, I'm part of this like TV show, the agenda. So I researched it, and then that was a while before I auditioned because I was doing my Disney college program that semester, and I didn't want to get involved in anything right before I left for 3 months, you know, didn't want to get attached. But so I auditioned in fall of 2022, and when I auditioned for every single like entertainment show besides I think like Off the Menu because I didn't really want to do cooking. RIP Off the Menu. But yeah, so I auditioned for all of them, and I only got into the Blurb. The Blurb was the only show that took me. Because frankly, I was kind of having an off day, so I didn't do too well on any of the other auditions besides the Blurb. And now that I'm a part of it, and I have been for so long, I'm so glad they took me because it feels like a family. And yeah.
For me, it was because you and Coleman, we were at Eurogyro one night because you guys were in town during the summer, and one of you, I don't remember who was it, you were like, you need to join the Blurb.
I think it was both of us,
Yeah,
honestly.
like, because you're just like, you talk about Dan and Phil all the time, like, you need to, like, be on the Blurb.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Need to, you need to yap about it.
I said that we had a YouTubers block, and I talked about Dan and Phil on it, and you instantly like lit up. Like, yeah.
And I was really like scared to audition, to be honest, because like I'm not the kind of person to get in front of a camera. I'm like behind the scenes kind of girl. That's why I'm a journalist. I can write like the things, but I don't want to be the things. And I'm so glad I joined because I really got closer with so many people. You and Coleman, especially, and I just feel like I've grown a lot this semester too with my confidence because of the show.
Because I've known you for a little while, I can definitely say I can see you have come out of your shell a lot, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you both definitely had different timings of joining the show, different lengths of being on the show, different experiences for the funny, and yeah, fundamentally speaking, you both just definitely had a rocky journey and a fun journey, and yeah, there's not really much more to add other than you guys have had fun, and I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad I was able to make the show fun for you guys, and you guys were able to create fun out of what we make. So I'm proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Do either of you have any closing remarks to everyone watching at home?
This is the most fun I've ever had. It's a Dan and Phil reference,
Yeah.
don't kill me.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me a chance to, you know, come on here and yap. And I wanted to thank Jenica specifically for giving me a chance when I auditioned for the Blurb. They took a chance on me, and I'm very glad that they did. I'm glad to be here.
Me too.
And Marine does, everybody. We'll be right back for more programming.
Now everyone, full speed ahead, and to discussing this latest musical phenomenon, Epic the Musical. Epic is a story about the Odyssey, created by Jorge Rivera Jimenez. Sorry if I butchered that. Epic consists of 8 different sagas, 7 of which are fully out. Now that we have some of that background, let's get into it. So, Act 1 consists of the Troy, Ocean, Circe, and Underworld saga, and Act 2 consists of the Thunder, Wisdom, Vengeance, and soon to be the Ithaca saga. Of all of these, which from Act 1 and Act 2 are your favorites? Want to start with Michael?
Yeah, sure. Listen, I don't know. It's actually really hard for me to answer truthfully because I don't want to offend anybody. And, if you like one song over the other, I don't want to alienate anybody watching at home. And I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sick.
We could come back to you.
Grant, please
Grant?
just go ahead.
of
I'm
course.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think probably I gotta be. I'm biased towards the Ocean Saga because it's fresh.
Yeah.
But oh man, I'm really excited for the Ithaca saga because I like a lot of the songs on TikTok that I've been looking at, especially I forget what it's called. But like
the challenge.
With
Penelope.
And I'm curious to see what he's gonna change because there's that one song where Telemachus is like coming back and he's like on the beach and stuff, but obviously now like the plot is a little different and Telemachus never leaves. So I wonder like how that's gonna change. And I really like that song a lot, so I hope he keeps it and like maybe changes the lyrics
I
a
hope
little
he
bit.
releases like a scrapped saga, honestly.
Yeah,
of all
that'd
the
be
scrap songs.
interesting. That's a good idea. Yeah.
But my two favorites were the Underworld and the Vengeance saga. Just get in the water.
I can get behind that.
Oh my gosh.
I can get behind that for sure. Vengeance saga and I'd say Ocean and Vengeance, I think.
Do you guys have a favorite character?
I love Troy with all my heart.
So, buddy, Troy's
crazy.
a place.
And at the start of the musical, it's no longer a place, funnily enough.
Yeah.
I mixed it up.
It's okay. It's okay.
My favorite character is actually the horse. No.
The horse and the infant.
The horse and not the infant. Certainly not. No. Favorite character, even though he's the worst, probably Zeus, just because like Thunderbringer hits so hard, and it's
my gosh.
It's like a really really good interpretation of Zeus just being the absolute diabolical like monster that he is.
The audacity of him.
The absolute worst person in the world. So it did a great job at that and just making him feel like really gross. You know, was awesome, and like Poseidon as well.
Yeah.
One thing I really like about Epic is that it really focuses a lot more on making the gods actual characters than the actual Odyssey did. As much as I love the Odyssey, as an English major nerd, the Odyssey is my favorite epic. But I will say the biggest change the change that I like the most was that characters like Poseidon and Zeus like play a much bigger role.
For me, it's probably Scylla because of just like the voice actress and just how haunting she is. Honestly, she's done so well. It's so amazing. But next question is, are you active in the fan base? And if you are, do you have a favorite like memory / inside joke?
This question feels like it was designed for you because I'm definitely not.
Well, I get into a bunch of heated debates like all the time. I'd rather not get into it.
I'm sure you do, buddy.
Yeah.
I really like the pancake joke with Polites, because of the one song where he gets. Yeah.
He's got a club.
He's got a club, and so people like say like it's a Polites pancake.
That's funny.
Which is a little messed up, but it's really funny, and like the voice actor's in on it, and I love that.
That is funny. Yeah, that's a good one.
Have you guys gotten to watch any of like the live streams?
Yes. Oh, I watched the most recent one for Vengeance Saga. That was actually the first one I watched because I hadn't been able to make any of the other ones. But yeah, I watched that one. That was so cool, especially because sometimes I forget like how
powerful the fan base is because like literally for almost every song there was already an animatic made, whether it's something that Jorge like had like commissioned or just people just make them for fun. Like I know for because I was on I was really hooked on Thunderbringer for a while there. I know there's like literally dozens of animatics for Thunderbringer alone.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, they're great, and it's really interesting to see like different people's interpretations of the characters, especially like even like nuanced things like their mannerisms and stuff like that.
So, what do you think about like it comparing to the Odyssey? Because they've changed like a fair amount in that, and just also, do you have any other thoughts that you would just want to like yap about?
Do you want to go first?
Well, you know, I was never really into the Odyssey, so I'm not really too sure. But I do want to say how cool it is that this whole thing was made by one man.
Oh my gosh, he's just a man.
It's really cool.
He's just a man.
He's just a man.
Cool.
Yeah, as a big fan of the Odyssey, I like I said, I like it a lot. I think the narrative changes make sense because a lot of like the first 4 books of the Odyssey, I think, are just like Telemachus getting a recap of the Iliad, pretty much.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think
I really like what he did with like Cersei, making her not like redeemable, but also just like somehow relatable. But overall, just this musical is really good, and go listen to it. But well, that's all we have for Epic. Up next, our cast is anxiously, impatiently awaiting for Spotify Wrapped, and we predict what ours is going to be.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
Jimmy can't sing, and Tommy can't dance, so we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww.
Kids will spend 22 minutes watching us, the super duper party troopers, sing about ants in their pants.
Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
With the 2024 Spotify Wrapped suspected to release tomorrow, December 4th, we thought it would be a fun idea to sit down and give our predictions as to what ours may end up looking like. If you don't use Spotify or don't know what Wrapped is, it's a yearly recap of your music listening activity that shows you and your most streamed songs and artists throughout the whole year. Anyways, let's get to pondering about our musical orbs and make some predictions.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's gonna come out tomorrow, but
They announced it.
They did announce it.
they better. They better come out.
We could stand and discuss it too.
Well, no.
As you said, sit down. So who wants to go first?
Oh, you mean you?
You
sure.
go first.
You can go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like for like my top artists, it's probably gonna be like One Direction, like My Chemical Romance, 21 Pilots, The Beatles, like, you know, my usual stuff. I think 21 Pilots though might actually take number 2 this year because I've been listening to them a ton since the concert. But I'm very unsure on what my number 1 is. Songs, probably Satellite by Harry Styles and Mulberry Street by 21 Pilots. Those are gonna be on there for sure. Most streamed genre? I have no clue.
Real.
Yeah.
Pop.
Pop.
dad rock.
Dad rock.
Honestly, people told me that I listen to a lot of divorced dad music, so.
That's so real, though. I mean.
Yeah.
Like who?
Like all my friends from home.
No, like what artists?
Oh.
Are divorced dad music.
Oh, like classic rock, like stuff that comes on like 98.5, you know, like.
Can you give an example? Sorry.
Grilling me, okay. Like for some reason people say like Queen is like divorced dad.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do you know
And,
Freddie
like,
Mercury's birthday?
I do. Not off the top of
Okay,
my
I'm sorry.
head.
Social Security.
The color was his underwear.
I know his legal name is Frederica Balsera.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
all
that's
right, that's good. That's good.
Okay, I think there's one album that's gonna be my number
Thank you,
one of the
CJ.
year, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna be that one Lil Dicky album. No, I'm kidding. It's gonna be Chromacopia. I feel like it's probably gonna be my number one. That has been taking over my life, as I previously mentioned. Some other ones though, I've been listening to a lot of Brat. I think Brat's gonna be my number two, whether it be Charlie XCX being my second most streamed artist or what have you. And then I would say like third pick. Do you guys know about Magdalena Bay?
Yes.
Magdalena Bay's album Imaginal
Oh, the
Disc.
CD going in
the
the
CD
head.
going
Okay.
into her head.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've been loving that album as well, and
That
I
is
feel like
good.
that's definitely going to show up on there as well.
That's a really cool cover art.
It's
It's amazing. It's genuinely so good.
It's nice.
It's really interesting.
Very, very pretty, very, very beautiful, and it has a lot to do with the album. I suggest you guys listen to it if you haven't. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Genuinely amazing. Des?
For me, so I'm gonna be a bit of a nerd. It's probably gonna be one of my top ones. Is gonna be Daniful Beats. I listen to it nonstop when I'm like driving sometimes or doing homework, just because like it's relaxing. It's like lo-fi music. Like it's enjoyable. And then Taylor Swift, and then One Direction for sure, because they have taken over my life.
See, I've never found myself like listening to lo-fi music on Spotify itself. I think it's always kind of been like I like going on the YouTube and like watching like,
Lo-Fi Girl.
Lo-Fi Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always really nice, I think. But I think top artists, I'm not really sure of my top number one. I would bet Hosier might be up there. Charlie XCX might make an appearance. I would bet Tyler, the Creator. There's Hosier, they knew. They knew. I would say, weirdly enough, I think Father John Misty might make an appearance because I have been streaming a ton of his stuff, and I found him this year. So it was a lot of just like bomb rushing his music. So I think that'll be interesting. Some top songs is really, really tough. I always hate that question because it's really hard to pick. I will bet it's Chromacopia songs will make it. The new 21 Pilots album, I
Love
would bet Oldie
Clancy.
Station. Clancy's got some amazing stuff.
Maybe Overcompensate or like,
Yeah, because that's been out for
Yeah.
the year, right? I bet Overcompensate or Oldie Station is my.
If I had
Oldie Station.
Oldie Station's probably
Oh
going to be
my
my
gosh.
Clancy pick for sure.
Because there's like I think because you get it, where it's like you go to the
Yeah.
concerts and it's like you keep listening to it.
And
yeah.
not just that, but Oldie Station is like their ode to their fans.
Right.
Like it's dedicated to them. It's
Yeah.
so like sentimental. So you can't help but love that song.
It's a very beautiful song.
Yeah.
I'd say most from genre probably either pop or rock.
That's probably going to be mine too. Pop or rock, because they're going to consider a lot of stuff pop.
Yacht rock, divorce dad.
Divorce dad music, obviously.
Queen.
Okay, top artists. Simon and Garfunkel's gonna be up there. I've been listening to them like nonstop for most of the year. Like at one point, I'd make my friends turn it on so much that their day list just turned into
Simon and Garfunkel.
That's
like,
so funny.
Like from 8 to 10 o'clock or whatever, it was all just Simon and Garfunkel.
Your
on their
day list depressed friend.
Also,
influence.
Brat. I listen to a lot of Brat. I also listen to a lot of Chapel Roan.
Yes.
Oh
Chapel.
my gosh.
Chapel
yeah.
Roan's
How did I
gotta be
forget
on
about
there.
her? Like,
Yeah.
Top
Chapel Roan's
songs,
gonna be on there.
sadly.
Yeah.
So in succession, Kendall Roy does a cover.
No.
Honesty.
No.
And I used to loop that song a lot, so that's definitely going to be in that top 100. But I think top songs, Coyote by Joni Mitchell. I've been looping that so much
Nice.
recently. If you haven't listened to it, I really recommend that song. And then anything from Simon and Garfunkel, really. And then probably most streamed genre will probably be like rock or something, or Pov indie, like how it says Pov indie. And then, or folk.
What's some like kind of like embarrassing like songs or stuff you think is gonna pop up on there?
Oh, I already told my most embarrassing
Yeah,
one.
I said Sam's got that
Yeah.
one covered.
For me, it's probably gonna be some like Has Been Hotel stuff, like specifically "Loser Baby." I like used to listen to that song like on loop when it came out.
Have you seen that TikTok where the person is reacting to it and it's like, he doesn't have anything to live for? And they start crying. That's
What?
the only thing I know about Has Been Hotel.
Oh, okay.
I was just curious if
Have
you've
you
seen
not?
that.
Dude, it's a classic. I love that scene.
Come on, man.
It's really good. I don't know if I don't know if I have any like crazy embarrassing things.
Yeah.
Maybe Arcane soundtrack.
I don't think that's embarrassing.
That's like
that means
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't think I have anything.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything like too embarrassing. I guess closest thing would just be the fact that Chromacopia is going to be all of it, or Persona 5 soundtrack. But I don't think
That's
that
not
bad.
embarrassing.
That's not embarrassing. That's what I'm thinking.
I'd like to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's
I was
brownie
just gonna
points for
say,
me.
There you go.
my most played song is most definitely going to be "My Kink Is Karma." from
Okay.
Calvin
Oh my
Rose.
gosh, yes.
I played that like over and over again. Like it's a bit of a problem.
I am curious. I want to. I know two of the biggest pop artists of the years have been Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Do you guys think they'll make an appearance? Have we just kind of like listened and passed
Beyonce,
it?
yes. Taylor Swift, no. Final answer.
Reverse for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Neither.
Neither.
It's been a lot of Simon and Garfunkel. So
I mean-
it's going to be an embarrassing
I
amount
mean,
of Simon and Garfunkel.
I feel like Taylor Swift would be maybe number 5 for me,
You think? Yeah.
honestly. Like, I feel like she's gonna be lower this year.
That's real. I do not really listen to them. Oh, go.
I was just say Taylor Swift for sure is going to be on my list because I mean I started listening to her like recently. I've been listening to more different music, but
And then did any re-recordings come up this year, or was it just Torch Poets? I think it was 1989, right?
Yeah, in 1989.
Okay.
It's been a long year.
Okay.
it has been a long year.
Yeah. Okay, then maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of fun, but you know what else is fun? Awards. Up next is the Blurb's own award show, the Blurbies.
I feel like her heartbeat is like same speed as mine. And I think we have this like deep connection, this heart connection in her heart that there's room for me and mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, you know, it's gonna be cool. She's my superhero. Good job, kitty cat. When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
At Kent State University, student athletes from around the world find their home away from home.
My dream has always been to come to the United States and play basketball on a college level.
I'm gonna be the first graduate in my family. It's a big thing for me.
The faculty members here at Kent State are incredible.
I feel like Kent State, it has all the opportunity in the world.
Northeast Ohio is the ideal place for them to excel athletically and academically. From the moment they arrive, students are surrounded by a network of support that helps them thrive and achieve their dreams.
We are a family, so helping each other out is one of the most important things.
Straight away I knew I had people that I could count on. As soon as I got here, between coaches, friends that I met pretty early on, I feel like this is a second home now.
This is the place. This is it. Coach Starkey, he always asks about how you're doing.
Our coaches are so supportive. They make you better athletes, and so many of those qualities are transferable. You're going to come out of here being a successful student athlete.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rocco Grassi, and it is my pleasure to be with you tonight hosting the second annual Blurbies. Tonight we arranged a multitude of different awards for different cast members, production, and anyone involved with the show. So without further ado, let's get right into the awards. We're going to start out with the Best Returning Talent. The Blurby goes to Sam Thomas. Sam, congratulations. Incredible. Thank you, thank you. Next up, we will be going to Best Returning Production, and this will go to, the Blurby goes to Sophia Sonato. She's not here? Okay. Love it. Well, congratulations, Sophia. It'll be on this desk. The next up is for the Blurby of Best Quote, which goes to, excuse me, I would like to forewarn, I will butcher names. So sorry. Anne-Marie Carabinas with, quote, I bet Kamala's underwear is brat green. Anne-Marie, congratulations. Oh, yeah, sorry. There we go. Congratulations.
Wow, my first Blurby.
Is it your first one?
Yeah.
Wow. Next up, we have Best Discussion. And the Blurby goes to Anne-Marie Carabinas with Favorite Musicals. Anne-Marie, congratulations.
My second.
Your second Blurby. Congratulations. Next up, for the Blurby for Best Discussion goes to I'm kidding. It's Des Torres with Childhood Books. That's congratulations.
Thank you.
Of course.
I did it for you.
It's the Blurbies, you know? That's how it is. Guys, that's what I'm saying. How are we feeling? We're doing good? We're loving it? Look at all those happy, smiling faces. Stomachs are falling, you know? It's a vibe. Everyone's happy. It's a beautiful day here at the Blurb. We're going to keep going with the Blurby for Best Discussion. And this Blurby is presented to Peter Karam with the Joker 2 review. Peter, feeling very festive with the December. Congratulations.
Speech!
Speech, you want to say anything?
I want to thank all y'all.
Incredible. Thank you. Next up, the Blurby for the Best Game. As you may know, it's the best game. This goes to Vinny Sonato for Blindfold Karaoke.
go.
You started walking up. You knew.
I knew, man.
Love it.
I appreciate it so much. This is an honor. Absolutely amazing.
Or was that Desmarie? Was that what your name was?
Yeah, Desmarie. I'm sorry, Vinny
Oh.
couldn't be here tonight, so I'm filling in for him. You know, he wishes everyone the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Desmarie. Just me. Okay. Next up, we have the Blurby for the Best A Block Moment, and that goes to Rocco Grassi for the True Blue Smurf. Oh, you can. Yeah, here, hang on. Sorry, Sam's gonna hand it to me. Incredible. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, moving on. We have the. Hey guys, I'm back. The Blurby for the Best Behind the Blurb goes to Coleman Arthur. I'm gonna hand it to you. There you go, Coleman. Just for you. This is for you. Feel better. He has a stomach bug. We love you, Coleman. We're sorry you couldn't be here. Anyways, the next Blurby goes to the most committed to their theme. And the Blurby goes to Anne-Marie Carabinas. Yeah, I love the cats. Was this both of your guys' ideas? Or,
yeah.
This is incredible.
It was a collective decision.
This is nice. I love it. Are they? They're the official ones. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Like
that's wild.
Official from the bookstore.
Kent State Bookstore sponsor. Shout out. Huh? Michael's getting this one? You're right. Michael, come up here. I'm joking. Sorry. The Blurby, this is really bad. The Blurby for Best New Talent goes to Des Torres. Congratulations.
That makes me want to cry.
Anything you want to say? Hey, thank
you guys.
The Blurby for Best New Production goes to Wyatt Simon. This is a new face. Some of you may not know this face. This is Wyatt, everybody.
I'm coming up on my cord. They keep me leashed.
They keep you leashed. We actually keep you in
Thank
here.
you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Anything you want to say while you're here? You got a mic.
He's actually not allowed to speak. I love Latinos.
Yeah!
He's also a lord.
We're actually going to be revoking that Blurby. Next up for the Blurb Romance. This is our final one, guys. I know. Are we feeling good? Yeah. Are we hyped? Any thoughts? Yeah. You guys want to all come up here? Everyone come up here. Come on, let's enjoy the moment. Let's bask in the moment together, huh? We hear the Blurbies. Oh, nobody's going to know. Everyone's curious. Look at this. Look at us. Look at our little family. This is great. I feel
fan.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Guys, this is great. Aren't we also happy to be here?
Excited. So excited.
I'm just never going to reveal this one for you guys.
Reveal it.
It's actually 2 blank pieces of paper. I'm
wonder.
joking. The blurb romance goes to
I wonder.
Anne-Marie Carabinas and Des Torres.
That's insane. I thought it was going to go to you and Nick.
Oh, that's what they always say. But that's already done. Guys, well, don't worry about stretch. Oh my gosh, don't worry about stretching.
Oh my
We can use extra time at the end of the show.
We got a proposal.
I'm joking. I'm just joking with you. How are we feeling, guys?
Yeah.
We're doing good?
Doing good?
Des
Doing
and I
good?
are engaged now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. You want to
Oh
be the
my God.
flower girl?
Get your little basket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for joining, and congratulations to the winners. This show would not be what it is without each and every one of you. Stay tuned, because up next, our seniors give their closing remarks.
Oh no.
Can you concern with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, have a good time.
Planting seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
Book can make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life.
People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Hey guys, it's Des, here to say her senior goodbye. I'm already crying because this show I started this semester and it has quite literally been life-changing for me. I'm usually a really, really shy person. And so like getting in front of the camera was scary for me. And Anne-Marie and Coleman one day, the ominous hand. We were at Eurogyro and they were like, you should join the Blurb. And I decided to say yes, which is strange because I never say yes to many things.
I'm glad you did.
And it like genuinely helped shape the rest of my college semester. I just want to thank everyone.
You're welcome.
It's been such an amazing semester getting to know everyone and getting to laugh about green underwear or like Sam's weird pop culture moments and Rocco shoving a camera in our face every 5 seconds. And just getting to know each and every one of your little quirks and like funny things. It just, I'm such an emotional person, I'm so sorry. It's just been really amazing, and especially to Katie and Anne-Marie, who quite literally this semester have become family to me. Because like, you guys got me through like my hardest semester yet, and I'm so lucky to have both of you.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry now. I haven't even started mine and I'm already crying.
So, I just want to say thank you, and I love you all. Yeah. Bye.
Well, shit. Wow. Okay. I'm already crying, and I haven't started mine yet. Thanks. I love you. I love you. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. It's Anne Marie. I've been part of the Blurb since the fall of 2022. So 5 semesters. And this place has become like a home away from home, like a family to me. I've seen so many cast members come and go. And frankly, I wasn't ever sure like when my time was gonna come. And now that it's here, it doesn't feel real. Like, just like, wow, I'm up in the chair, sobbing my eyes out this time. I've been on the couch so many times watching people cry and tearing up because of people crying. And now I'm the reason people are going to be crying. So it just feels weird. Like, but there's been so many people that I've met here that have changed my life. To start off, Jenica, the reason why I joined the Blurb, because they were the producer and accepted me. I'm so glad that Jenica took a chance on me. Because like when I auditioned, the Blurb was the only show that took me, and I'm so glad they did. And I wanted to thank Coleman for just making these past couple semesters, like, since I've met him, absolutely amazing. And I wanted to thank Ariana. She's been graduated for a bit, but she was one of my closest friends here before she graduated. Gosh, there's so many people I want to thank that it's just, like, I don't want to forget anyone, you know? Like, and there's been so many people that have changed my life, and I'm just so grateful for every one of the members of the Blurb that have come to me, even if it was very brief. Like, it's been a ride. It's been a roller coaster, and I'm so glad that I rode this coaster out, you know? Like, see, I've been telling everyone that I was gonna like cry. I know that I knew it. I called it, but I also wanted to thank Jen Lohman and Anthony Fariga and Joe Ziak, and just some of the behind the scenes people, and like Hannah Forsai, and just people that have graduated and come and gone, and some that are still here that are behind the scenes that appear on camera like last semester, occasionally here and there. Everyone in this studio and in that control room is my family. And I love you guys. And like, I've made so many memories, like the pumpkin carving with Katie, that was a roller coaster. Oh my gosh. The Criminal Olympics last semester, like that, oh my God, that was a lot, but it was so much fun to film. I've made so many memories that I can look back on and watch when I miss you guys, and I'm still gonna be tuning in every Tuesday night, because for the past 2 years, like, this has been my life, so it's gonna be weird not watching, you know? So and I'm still gonna be living in the area, so you're not gonna see the last of me. You can't get rid of me that easily. So, but yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys too. If you guys wanna come on up here and we can like say bye together.
I was gonna say, what, you wanna see all of us ugly cry? Like,
Yeah. I love you, Vinny.
Me too. It's been a fun.
Oh, Rocco.
I don't want to knock the count.
I was not the count. Oh my gosh.
About those. Okay, you can just ignore me. That's
I'm sorry. I was wiping the tears out of my eyes. I'm sorry. I couldn't see you.
Oh yeah, we definitely do. I ate my tassel. Oh no.
You know, once these cameras actually turn off, it's over. Like we
No,
don't,
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
disappears.
No, yeah.
I'll see you later, okay? I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Anyone want to say anything in our last seconds of being alive?
What?
Pharmacopoeia top.
Just subscribe to Dan and Phil Games.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
What is your cap? Can you show us the cap?
Okay,
Pumpkin pie, but with
so
Cool Whip.
it is, but first we get to live. It is a quote that Dan Howell said during his show, and he signed it for me when I met him, actually. It's missing a O. I don't know where it went. But it meant a lot to me, so.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be decorating mine here soon. I'm gonna be doing a One Direction theme because I mean it's my brand. I'm gonna be doing it as just how fast the night changes because yeah. Oh my gosh! But what's like some of your guys' just favorite memories?
Probably 2 minutes from now.
We might never have to talk to you guys again.
I mean, honestly, some of my favorite memories, like, not only is this, Dez's first semester, this is also my first semester. Being on this show, being talent for this show, and being able to be on here, like, they said it like a million times, being like, oh, they're all family and stuff. Like, I don't think I've ever been on a show where I've had legitimately this much fun and made friends with all of you guys so quickly.
And you both killed it.
Yeah. All the discussions, even the ones that you guys didn't get to see me on. I was just I just stand here and be like, oh my god, I get to be friends with these people.
I do want to add on to that because it's my first semester too.
Yeah.
And especially, it's weird too because it's you guys' last semester. I genuinely think you guys were absolutely amazing on this show. It's gonna be so hard doing this without y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's weird, Emery. You were the oldest member of the group. Like you were here for the longest.
Yeah.
She was here for 5 years.
No.
Well, you were here a semester before me.
5 semesters.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got here before Rocco. I kind of helped. I took Rocco under my wing a little bit, just a little bit, and because you struggled a little bit when you first came on.
Yeah, well, look at him.
Now look at you.
Was it really bad at it?
You've come so far, and I'm proud of you, dude.
Thank you.
You're right behind me. I'm trying to turn to you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
In my blind spot.
I had fun with the cringe block. That was
Oh my gosh, that was insane.
That was fun.
Only good vibes from that one.
Yeah.
My favorite memory this semester has to be me putting a pumpkin on my head.
Oh my god.
Everyone is welcome to that.
It took me 20 minutes to get pumpkin cuts out of my hair.
Okay, but was it worth it?
It was so worth it. I won a beautiful necklace.
Yeah.
That's a win. That's a win.
Yeah.
And you won beautiful memories too.
I did.
Oh, so good.
But oh my gosh, what was your guys' just favorite theme this semester? Because we've had a lot.
I forget the themes.
Mine's right now Des and Anne-Marie themed.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Desmarie.
Desmarie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's uncanny. It's like,
Yeah, I'm actually
come in the middle.
getting
Come in the middle.
Yeah, let me come in the middle real quick.
I liked
The
the childhood
wigs.
one.
I was like, I gotta.
Oh my god.
So-
it's like they're blending together.
Context, this hat Des gave me because I'm a bucket hat guy and I'm going to definitely be wearing this for all 4 years of my college experience. I'm going to be remembering Des for all those 4 years. This wig, I was like, I got to do a red wig
That's
for
a wig.
Anne-Marie's. Okay.
No.
Oh my
Guys,
god,
I'm sorry to have to do this to you.
His hand like him.
What?
I'm
Him without a
Vinny
hat?
Sonato. I know,
On the
right?
finale?
I know, right? This is insane.
my
Oh my god. Someone get a reporter in here.
gosh.
All right, sorry, I don't want to take the attention off that.
Wait, can we give them one of them?
Wait, we could color match.
There we go.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh yeah, it's uncanny. Oh wow.
Nice.
Dude, this new Annie production's crazy.
The sun will come out.
We should have a president's block.
President's block.
Because FDR is an Annie, and I forget about that.
What?
FDR is an Annie, right?
I'm gonna miss your very random like.
And the small
interludes.
pieces.
Yeah, thank you. I was just a president.
You're right. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
This thing is like living.
Yeah, it's hair. It's hair.
Well,
I feel like it's gonna crawl off the desk.
Yeah, like it's giving like Cousin It, honestly. Like.
I will say this is my first semester too, and I did not know until like a couple weeks ago that it was Des' first semester because I kind of just assumed like it seems like you had like everything together. Like I don't know, like it seemed like you knew what you were doing. So I was like, oh, they seem.
I second that.
They seem pretty smart.
No, I do want to say for you guys two being here and this is your last episode, we do have a gift for you guys.
It's actually.
You don't have to come back. Congratulations.
The burr.
For both of you guys.
The burr.
It's our gift.
Rip it
to
in
you.
half. Rip it in half. You're gonna have.
And enjoy this.
Yeah, guys, this is your last vlog. You can do whatever, and they can't stop you.
Wait. Yes.
That's true.
Say things.
No, I can't
Say whatever
things.
you want.
Say whatever you
Do
want.
whatever you want.
Production won't kill us.
I still have to do my senior goodbye on grab bag. They're not gonna let me on grab bag if I do this.
Oh, but they will.
Yeah, that.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, I have ASG tomorrow. I'm gonna
That's
be
fine.
crying during then too.
You're fine.
Right.
Well, you can say something then.
You could threaten
Horrible.
someone.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm planning to do on my first one. Direct the camera.
Okay, in theory I could, however, I don't want Jenny to kill me.
Oh, okay, this makes sense. Whoa!
Oh God. Ah.
Yeah, Jenny is scared. I love you, Jenny. I love you.
Yeah.
Aww.
Please don't kill me.
Anyway.
I just want to say, like, I didn't say this during my senior goodbye, but like, you guys really have become like a family to me.
Yeah.
Before like joining student media in general, I was really lonely. Like I didn't have many friends here, and now I have a family, and I'm gonna miss you all.
I was gonna say,
Don't make us cry again.
when I first walked into like TV2, like when we were originally TV2, like Emery, you were like one of the first people to like talk to me.
You like gravitated toward me.
I did. I feel like it's like okay, somebody that I could trust and who will match my energy. And
Like
then,
I adopted you.
No, literally, straight
Like-
up. Like I think it was like on ASG, matter of fact.
Yeah.
And then Des, like I
like
what was
this
it last
one.
semester? Walk into grab bag and be like, "You're my friend now. You can't leave."
Honestly, that's how it happened.
Biblically assigned
Talking, be like, "Oh,
friendship.
I've never seen this person before. Must talk to them. Must know everything
Yeah.
about them."
And now you're one of my best friends.
Aww.
Well, yeah,
I was
won't
crying
be
again.
in person next semester. I don't know if I said that.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I hope to do like videos.
Do you want to do a senior goodbye?
Senior goodbye, Sam. Come on.
30 seconds. 30
Sam, you have 30 seconds.
Go.
Senior goodbye.
Go.
Come on, do your goodbye.
Do it.
Wow, I liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
Neat.
Yay!
Hooray!
Not dropping that you're not gonna be here.
Well,
like,
I'll be in pre-tape stuff. Hopefully.
Anyone else got any bombshells to share?
I'm gay. Yeah!
Hey yo.
I lie.
We love it.
Be who you are.
What? I'm really gonna miss like the random things coming
Oh
from
my
you.
gosh.
It's like
Yeah.
Sam's random board.
I guess I. Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, no, please, both of you guys go at the same time.
Okay, so anyway.
I'm also not going to be here next semester, but I'm not graduating, so it's like not as it's not as like
Yeah, you're just leaving.
yeah.
And if anybody was
sorry.
wondering how the entertainment office is, it's exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also liked it a lot. It was really neat.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well,
Genuinely, I know that sounds sarcastic.
We're done.
okay. Well,
Follow
us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube at BSC The Blurb to see more of our sweet faces.
and to
Because
get
there's more of that celebrity by tuning in next semester every Tuesday at 8 p.m. for more Hollywood at Ken. For the last time, have a good night, Curtis County. Aww.
Solo stage where the player spends most of it being hunted down by Infinite. The weapon that performed the best here was the Drill Wispen. Its ability to...
He finally is like, I get it now. I get it. I have worth because I'm me. Yeah, and I really liked it a lot. Like, I'm not...
What are you staring at? How do you know it's me? No.
Is it okay over there? Is that good?
Jackie boy, look, we have bbeen through a lot together.
Hurry up before this rain, this rain goes away.
Well, it's just,
Brush
brushy brush, brushy brush, brush your teeth. Every day and every night. Now it's your parents' turn. Here's what you gotta do. Let them have your toothbrush so that they can brushy brush your teeth. Good job, you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Help your teeth stay healthy. Brushy brush with a grown-up every day.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer